Hello everyone, this is Taylor with Royal Gorge Anglers in Canon City, Colorado, the oldest fly shop and fly fishing guide service on the Arkansas River Basin and only Orvis Endorsed Outfitter on the Arkansas River. Thanks so much for viewing. We are now moving into the last week of July and kind of moving into that August season on the Arkansas River, which is just one of my favorite time periods. Along with many other anglers, obviously. River coming down in flow rate and coming into that kind of 1,000 CFS window. We've actually dipped into the 900 CFS category several times in the last week, and but I would say the average flow in Bighorn Sheep Canyon around 1,000 to 1,200 CFS, and average flow in the Granite area up on the upper basin, right around 500 to 700 CFS. So definitely coming into summer form on flow rate. Definitely have been seeing some abnormal wet weather here. The monsoon kind of came a little bit early here. Typically we see the monsoon in August. However, we've seen pretty significant rainfall in the last, 7 to 10 days, which have sent some cycles of off-color water through the river corridor. There's always fishable water every day, typically. It just means, having to get up and down on the river. We've had several days in that mix where we've had good clarity all the way down to Canon City. So, always good fishing to be had, always, great areas with good clarity. Have to remember, we guide and fish on over 100 miles of the Arkansas River, so we've got a lot to choose from. If we've had a heavy rain and there's a cycle of off-color water in lower Bighorn Canyon, we go upstream, or if we can get ahead of off-color water, we can do that. It doesn't long-term forecast looks like we're going to have a little bit more wet weather here this weekend and possibly into next week a little bit, but a major drying trend coming as we get into August, and August could be just off the rails great fishing on the Arkansas. We'll probably be in that 700 to 900 CFS window in the first week of August, second week of August, and then we may drop even lower after the 15th of August. So expect some really, really great fishing to come here in the next, 6 weeks on this river. Right now, primarily we're focusing on streamers. Streamers are fishing excellent, just, really no matter what the clarity is, gin clear water, if you have a little bit of off-color water with clear edges, just go fish streamers. Streamers are just fantastic. Also fishing dry dropper early in the morning and late in the afternoon, evening, and a little bit of nymphing. Nymphing in the middle of the day, and also, in any off-color water conditions, or compromised clarity windows, fishing stonefly nymphs and droppers and doing very, very well. You have to understand, during the monsoon season in the state of Colorado, you just come to expect variable conditions on big rivers like the Arkansas, the Roaring Fork, the Colorado, the Rio Grande. They still fish excellent, and we can fish in compromised clarity and catch fish all day long. So just come and enjoy. And we'll know where great clarity is on the river, and we'll send you to the right spot. And as always, with that in mind, call us toll-free 888-994-6743 for up-to-date clarity conditions, flow rate, where you should be fishing. We're here to help. We want to send you to the right spot, okay? Let's take a look at some patterns just real quickly. We've had, like I said, some excellent success on streamers, and basic concept there is we really, really like to fish tandem. Fish 2 flies in a row. Fish that first fly as a large kind of lead attractor fly, and then run a secondary fly, a dropper underneath, short drop. We're running heavy tippet, fluorocarbon is suggested, 1x and 2x, 3x on your dropper, and sink tip is preferred, or sinking poly leader, something like that. Flies up front, we're really liking dark flies, especially if you've got a little tinted water. They work really well. Black Dirty Hippie's been fantastic. Black Meat Whistle, another great one, tied on that jig hook. Good movement, definitely gets fish's attention. For dropper flies, we like little streamers, like little pine squirrel leeches, or junior mint, great one, which is basically a mini thin mint. And then your tried and true slump busters. And this is the natural color. We fish olive, we fish black. Going into dry dropper territory, and we're fishing even dry copper dropper, 3 flies in some scenarios. If fish aren't really looking up, we like to get down with that dry copper dropper. But really, your tried and trues are going to be in the chubby category, chubby Chernobyl. This is the trifecta, the Royal. And then the second favorite is the gold color, because we still do have a lot of yellow Sallies and golden stones kicking around. Okay. And then another favorite around here is the tan with the black foam. Okay. And then we love to fish hoppers during this time period. Hoppers are very, very productive now, finally. A lot of hoppers on the river. Thunder Thighs hopper is one of my favorites in that yellow color. And then I really like tan and some smaller hoppers. This is Juan Ramirez's little hopper Juan. Okay. And then the Charlie Boy hopper in tan is a standby. We fish these in olive as well. Yellow Sallies, bunch of them out there still, and we really like this 409, the yellow 409, and the larger sizes, size 14 and 16. It's more of a hatch matching fly if you find a pocket of feeding fish on yellow Sallies. This Ride Sally is another great pattern for a hatch matcher. There are plenty of caddis out there as well, so definitely keep some tan and olive caddis on you. X2 caddis and the AC caddis right here, those are 2 of my favorites. Like I said, as far as other dries, we're going to be looking at more hatch matchers. A lot of pale morning duns out there. So your PMDs, pretty hard to beat the Moorish Mayday PMD. It's my go-to. Also love Bob Quigley's Hackle Stacker PMD. And then don't forget your spinners, because we're seeing a lot of PMD spinners in the mornings and the afternoons, evenings. So your spinner. Okay. Now for those larger dries and going dry dropper, we are primarily focusing on yellow Sally nymphs, PMD nymphs, red quill nymphs, and some other just general attractor nymphs. The general attractor nymphs we've been doing really well on. We've been really focusing on hot wire princes. This is the chartreuse hot wire prince. And with the red quills coming on the scene, especially in the nymph form, this is the red and yellow hot wire prince. Good attractor flies for your droppers. Like I said, starting to see a lot of red quill nymphs in the water column, and fish are very active on those red quill nymphs. This is John Barr's hair copper with the red body. Your rubber leg red copper John tied on that scud hook. And then Shea Gunkel's radiation, and that's the copper orange. In the PMD category, in a continuation of heavy PMD nymph activity on the river, and we'll see that through the month of August, Mike Mercer's hot wire PMD. One of the PMDs I really like if fish are being picky is that little money fly, which has been great. That little money fly is awesome in the PMD. A lot of caddis in the water column as well. So GTI caddis is one of my go-tos. A little bit bigger fly, heavy. And then your caddis pupa are fishing very well as well. One of my favorites is Mike Mercer's Twisto pupa, new pattern. Like I said, yellow Sally nymphs will be primaries on this river through the month of August, and we fish them into September even. This is your Iron Sally, Ken Morris's. Your Baby Sally, new pattern from Montana Fly Company with the rubber legs, great fly. And then the little yellow Sloan, which is a standby on this river. Those are your yellow Sally nymphs. And then if you really need to nymph and get down and dirty, as we, call it, especially if there's a little bit off color water coming through, fish aren't looking up to dry dropper or streamers, or turning off at some point in the day. Fishing a big stonefly up front with one of those droppers we've already seen is a good tactic. Here's your Pat's rubber leg, or Arkansas rubber leg stone. You've got your 2-bit stone, which is my very favorite. The new stonefly from Charlie Craven, 3 tungsten beads. Soft shell stone has been a favorite around here as well. Big, heavy, gets fish's attention. I also like to keep a good selection of cranefly larvae on hand. There are a lot of cranefly larvae out there, and they're a big meal for a trout, so fish eat them. That's Frank Smether's Crane Bomb in the lighter color. And then this is the CZ crane. It's got that little target section in it. Fishes really well. Okay. So, like I said, you can fish those, in combination with any of those droppers. You can go dry dropper, especially early and late. That's very effective. One of those bigger dries up front, trailing, a middle-sized beadhead in the middle, and then a smaller beadhead in the dry copper dropper, or just one dropper is fine as well. Streamers, obviously, just go-to right now. Great way to fish this river. And will be until, the river gets below 700 CFS. And even then, brown trout are pre-spawn in the early fall and very aggressive. So streamers will be great until winter. If you have any questions about the patterns that I've showed you, and this is just, kind of some key patterns that we really focus on that our guides are doing very well on, don't hesitate to give us a call. Always happy to help there. All the patterns we've discussed are on our web store. You can buy them in 3-packs. Some of the streamers are single or 2-packs. Every single pattern that I've discussed previously is on our web store. You can purchase them anywhere, free shipping over $50, okay? So, basic concept is we're moving into August, prime time on the Arkansas River, great fishing. Like I said, we've had heavy rain, and probably will for another week, probably. Has not really affected the fishing. Fishing's been outstanding. But like I said, we've had to move, jump around, day to day, the conditions change. But we're always able to find really good water on the Arkansas. Like I said, it's just such a big drainage. We've always got a spot to go. So give us a call if you have any questions, or shoot us an email at info@royalgorgeanglers.com. We do have limited availability in August for guide trips, almost, at capacity most days in August. So if you do want to come down and fish dries and streamers and enjoy the Arkansas River, the longest gold medal river in North America, give us a call. Like I said, we're the only Orvis Endorsed Outfitter and oldest fly shop and guide service on the river. So give us a call, inquire about availability, different packages, different formats for guide trips. We obviously guide up on the South Platte drainage as well, which has been fishing very well and is kind of in summer form as well. And various other great trips, private ranches, small streams, different things going on. I will mention just in close, we have some great deals on some gear. If anybody needs rods, reels, anything like that, we've got some great stuff. We've got some Orvis Helios 2 covert rods, the special edition rods, a few still available at 40% off. Huge savings there. We've got a number of other Sage rods that are being discontinued at deep discount on our web store. All of our hatch reels are 20% off. All of the Fanatics, those are going in a hurry already. But if you have any questions or need any new gear, we've got that going on. Lastly, we've got all of our Orvis Silver Sonic convertible waders at 20% off. So if you're needing a new pair of waders, those are, you know, really light, nice summer waders, very durable as well for spring, fall, winter fishing. 20% off those waders as well. So give us a call if you have any questions. Toll free, 888-994-6743. We look forward to seeing you in the fly shop or receiving your call, and get on the water. Enjoy the great fly fishing our area has to offer in the months of, you know, July and August and into the fall. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Be safe on the water. Take care.